Hello, everybody. Thanks for coming. I'm going to give it one more minute to start. All right, thank you all for coming. I'm going to go ahead and get started here, and I'll make this video available later for anybody that needs to see that or they missed part of the early part of this conversation. Okay, great. Well, thanks. Welcome for our Tidy for Pros overview webinar. We like to do this regularly just to give you a high-level overview on everything you need to know about using Tidy for your home service business. So cleaning, maintenance, anything like that. We should be a good fit for you to help you run your business and get more clients. So let me talk through some of the main features and points. I'll give you a little bit of an overview here in this call. Should be everything that you need to know about Tidy. And if I miss anything, of course, you can always reach out to our team who can help. Okay, great. Let me get into it here. So first I'll say, there is a movement going on right now and a big transition in the world of home services. Most customers now, this is in 2021, are starting the process online. Most of them want to be online. They want to do their business online. More than 50% in pretty much every single home service category, including cleaning. And the reality is that most pros are not yet digital. They're not yet giving customers what they want. Now, but this is rapidly changing. So we went from about 5 to 10 years ago, effectively 0% of people online, to now it's about 10% in our best estimates. So still a minority, but growing fast and growing really, really fast in very recent time periods. So let me get into showing you a little bit how Tidy works and how Tidy can help you go digital. We think of ourselves as the best way to do that. We have thousands of happy home service professionals. We give out millions of leads to customers, or over 1 million leads to customers so far. So when you're using us, you can actually get clients booking on your schedule under the terms that you set. So they're like somebody maybe you got through Google or another channel, but they're actually 100% free for you. And they're like directly booking with you. So it's sort of the best thing you can do. The reason we can do that is because we have a sort of a whole other side of our business where we help property managers automate their cleaning and maintenance. So we have a bunch of those customers who need your help. That's why we're able to offer this, those leads, and also why we're able to be free, 100% free for most users. There are a couple of things we pay for, like credit card processing, things like that. But generally speaking, if you're just using the product, most likely you won't pay anything, particularly unless you are making money. All right, let's get into it. Let's show some more here. I need to move this and all right. So here, first I'll note, I'm going to be showing you this on the desktop, but I'll just so you can see it. The same thing you see we know most people work on mobile devices, whether you're logging in with the app or through the web on your mobile device. But you can also use all these features on the desktop as well. And it's all the things I'm going to be showing you, even though I'm going to show you the desktop, all of them exist on the mobile apps as well. They're very seamlessly integrated. So here I have a demo customer. We have Anna. She has a cleaning business called Sparkle Magic Cleaning. And she's been doing this for a while. So you're going to see a couple things in here that you may not see in your dashboard yet. But she has job opportunities that she can take. This is sort of the jobs. So I'll sort of start with the free leads and the clients that you might be interested in. So depending on where you are, you can have clients that are actually requesting you or people like you, and you can see all of those in the ad section. This is also where I can add clients or jobs or add a proposal. So this is sort of the hub if you're wanting to add something new into the system. Either that's somebody you talk to, like you're walking down the street and somebody comes and says, hey, I want cleaning or whatever job. This is how you do it. Go to the ad tab. If you think maybe I might want to see if there's anything available for me, go to the ad tab. Now, most clients that are booking, at least from Tidy, are doing it directly on people's schedules. So what we recommend is setting an availability for yourself to be automatically or instantly booked. You should set this exactly the way that you want. You shouldn't, what works for you. We'll give you some feedback when some of our tips on how to do it to probably maximize the number of clients you can get. But basically, it's really important that you set up your availability so people know, hey, when can I book this person? Clients dramatically prefer being able to book somebody they know is available, because here's an example. Somebody can be saying, hey, I want to book with Anna, or I want to book with somebody. Anna says that she's available tomorrow and I could book her instantly. Or I can call Bob and try to see if he has availability. I think you know which one you would pick and which one I would pick. And it's the person with visible availability that I can just instantly book without having to deal with it. So we strongly recommend setting your availability here in the schedule section. Once you set up your availability, that's going to show up in a couple places. It's going to show up to people, inside tell you they're looking for help, but most importantly, it's going to be on your website. So we help create a website for you. You can set everything that you want to, the locations you serve, your contact information, different services, and you can create a website. To list, I'll go back for a second, to list the services that you offer, you can go to the services section and then you can add in services. So depending, you might offer different categories of things or different service options. So these can range from anything from, a set length of time to a, hey, I will clean this thing until it's finished. I will do carpet cleaning in 4 rooms. You can see this example here, full exterior window washing, a variety of options. You set an hourly rate to say, hey, I'm going to work at $30 an hour, whatever it is. You set the services that you want at the rates that you want. So that's a big difference here. Let me just dive into this thing. You set the rates. We're not dictating any rates that you send here. You just set them the way that you want to for your business, and you can modify the types of rates that you offer. Like, do you want flat rates or free or hourly or anything? How long do you want to block off your schedule for? Should you make this available on the website? Things like that. Once you do all these steps, it's going to be now visible on the website. Let me pop this open. Here we go. We're going to tidy.com/sparklemagic. And this has the cleaning. They accept cash, check, card, Cash App. We've got some reviews here. The number, there's like different data sources. So you can use this if you want to. You don't have to. This website is automatic. You can use it, but it allows people to view your availability and book you automatically, which is really amazing for them. So what they can do is instantly book you straight from your calendar. They click the link, they fill out a little bit of information, and then it opts directly into your account. Now let me go ahead and jump over here to show you what this looks like inside your account. When you add a client, either here or the client booking through your website or what have you, they're going to show up on your private client list. So we can open up one of these private clients and we can see the information, the contact information, and anything going on with this client. Did they have a previous job with us? Do they have a future job with us? What's their address? Have I sent them proposals? Let's take a look a little bit into this to this person. So here we have a proposal, or we have 2 pending proposals, it looks like. We sent this person previously 2 proposals that they may want to accept. They may have accepted some, looks like they've accepted some proposals in the past. So I can send a proposal to anyone, but in this case, I'll send a proposal to Charlie. So what I'm doing here is I'm saying, hey, I want to do this service and this is going to be the price. It could be $90, it could be whatever you want to. You can rename the description. So you say, hey, I'm going to send Charlie this proposal. The proposals look beautiful. They match your brand colors that you can set up. You can say where it's valid at. And basically, when you send this to them, they get this in their inbox. But what's really great about Tidy is they can also get it with this URL. So let me copy this URL and show you what this looks like for Charlie. So this is from Charlie's perspective. I'm going to open up this link. You can send them this link from anywhere. And it was a link that had your brand on it. It has Sparkle Magic Cleaning. It has everything that they need to know. Client links are amazing because they let you send to clients things like proposals and invoices, but they also don't have to, they can reuse that link time and time again. It has everything that's really, really relevant for them. It doesn't show absolutely everything in their history, like if it's a really old thing. For security reasons, we sort of constrain a little bit, but those things that are hot and like really need their attention now, like, they need to accept a proposal. They need to pay an invoice. When's their next job? That stuff's going to show up on here. So that makes it easier to manage everybody through your website, through your client. Here's proposals. All right, I'm going to go back here. So it looks like Charlie has an unpaid job. We already sent him an invoice. And you can see this invoice in the Client Hub. So if, let's just say, for example, we paid it, I can mark it paid, but I'm gonna go ahead back to this Client Hub and show you what the invoice looks like. An invoice is when you're sending something, it's a request for payment. So the way we like to hear described, we think some of these terms are confusing. What an invoice is just a request for payment. It's saying, hey, Charlie, please pay me what you owe me. We already agreed on it. We sent you a proposal. You agreed to the proposal. That was our agreement. Then now I haven't gotten paid yet, so I'm sending you an invoice. So please pay me. And then when it's paid, it's going to basically become a receipt. It has been paid. So here I did this cleaning. This was the amount. And again, I'm logged in as I'm not exactly logged in as Charlie, but this is Charlie's view. And Charlie can pay by credit card if they want to. They can save that card for automatic payments so that every time Charlie doesn't have to manually pay every time. But let's just say, for example, you're a recurring business, you show up there once a month, once a week. This can set up automatic payments so you get paid instantly. You can support other options as well. There's other options, cash, check, cash app in this case. Whatever you want to offer, we're there to support you. We're not trying to dictate what it is that you want to do. And you can mark, so the customers can mark things as paid. So let's just say let's just use cash as an example. If a customer marks this paid as cash, you're going to see an alert in your account that says, what is this, Charlie? Charlie paid you by cash. And it's like, did you get it or not? And you can use that to sort of make it easier to do accounting. So in this case, maybe I say I paid in full. Let's see. Oh, went back to jobs here. Let me go back to clients. And still updating, might take a second, but it'll pop up here. Let me keep going. When you've accumulated different payments, you're going to see these in your bank payouts section. This will show you the current balance of your account. When's the next payment? When there were previous payments sent, things like this. This is a bad example. This was a test account, so I think we've been racking up big bills of various types without tracking it. But you can see everything right here inside this account. We have a bunch of other features as well. Mileage tracking, that's a good one. So while you're moving from place to place, we're going to automatically track and estimate the miles based off of point A to point B. We have some smart logic to try to estimate that, so you don't need to do anything at all. But this is optional to use. This can be very helpful for tax purposes and things like that to make sure you get maximum write-offs. Let's go into Teams next. So Teams is a great feature. You can add different team members. So here I have Analbez and I have this team member. When I have a team member, I can delegate jobs to them. So people can pop up on my calendar. I can add them. I can prevent double bookings and such, but what I can do is I can go ahead and I can go and delegate to a team member. So here I have an upcoming job and I can delegate this to my team member. So here we're going to get some instant feedback. In this case, this team member, which is a bad name, but it's a confusing name, but this is this is my team member's name. Sorry about the demo account. It says it can't be delegated because I have another job at the time. So that's great feedback. Good to know. We generally think this is a good feature to use like after you've talked to people, but you can do that. So if you have an added team member, you can add their email and basically add them. They'll get an invite, they'll accept that invite and instantly be on that job and on your team. Teams are great for both what I would call informal teams. So you have a brother who helps you, or you have a friend, or you have other people that work in your line of business that that you can sometimes give them jobs. Teams is great for that. It's also great for formal arrangements, like they're your employee. They literally work for you. So you can also delegate to those people as well. Both are supported. As you complete things and you do things, you can see them pop up in your dashboard. And we try to have the most relevant things here for you. So this can be like your portal into knowing what's going on. What are your proposals, any outstanding invoices, next job, what are job opportunities, got a feed of updates. And scores. Scores are a great way to keep track of what you're doing. So this is a good thing for review management and quality management. Now we try to be really helpful here. We're trying to really show in detail exactly what people are saying and how, so you can improve your business. So example, this is really focused on cleanings, but it's going to show you some things about quality feedback, like what are people, how many people are requesting you back? What's your positive and negative feedback ratios? How many people are blocking you from their account? Things like that. Reliability. You can see sort of how you're doing versus peers in actually showing up to jobs. And then we're going to use some feedback on your schedule. You know, are people able to actually book you? If you know, here's an example. We show the most popular times. So what in your area. So when you're booking, you can figure out, okay, you know, if I can make myself available for a popular time, maybe I should. Am I available for continuous time slots so people can book me for longer or shorter jobs? That's good. If you're available for 5 hours a day, but it's 5 hours, you know, I'm available 8 to 9, then 10 to 11, then 1 to 2. Those are really hard because it's hard for people to book anything longer than now. So this continuity of schedule is important, and then consistency. You know, clients like to see people that are consistent. Like everybody has to cancel sometimes. That's fine, but there's a big difference between somebody that's, you know, has a schedule that's changing every week, from week to week, versus somebody that's, you know, generally pretty reliable and occasionally has to change it. We also have some job streaks, so you can see what your streaks are. So I think that's most of the main features here in the app. Actually, well, I should probably show one of my favorite features is our concierge section. So our concierge section is a way to get in touch with us. So we definitely unlike other people, we try to make it really easy to chat with us. So we have a team, our concierge team is dedicated to helping you resolve any issues with how to use the software, how to do something. Whether you're having an issue on the job, are you seeing a status problem? Are you in a dispute with a client? You know, we have support who's there to help you. We're definitely trying to be available, and we make it basically directly in the app as one of our tabs. And we think that really helps deliver a great support experience for you. So you really know. So if you have any questions after this call, this could be a great way to take the next steps. Just jump into your app, click the concierge section, ask any question you have, and we'll help you how we can. So we have tons of features. I don't think we've gotten into everything today, but I want to try to keep this short and make sure that we touch on all the main things. Now, if you have any questions, I think please reach out to an account manager, follow up with us, and we'll be happy to help you more with your problems. So thanks so much, and thanks for joining this Tidy for Pros overview webinar.